But after that comeback of LaSalle was the start of their own tailspin, Coach Willie. And now we're here looking for a tie. Abadam recovering. Sorry, Boris Marasigan recovering. What a kind of confidence that Marasigan has after that last game, Coach Willie.
He was cooking in the post last game, and he's cooking this game.
And he begins with a Rexona shot of the game. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool, keeping you fresh throughout. It won't let you down. First 2 points. Escobar. Back to Bay. Back to Escobar. Fakes the pass, shoots the three, and gets it to go. Our first Yamaha Rapid three-point shot brought to you by Yamaha Aerox. Fast, never looks back.
LaSalle never really closing out to Dom Escobar on that possession, and he makes them pay.
Nice dive cut by Mike Phillips over Dominic Escobar. 4-3 is our score. The pass coming from Earl Abadam.
Now that roll has been open the entirety of this first quarter because of the hard showing of Ateneo on the ball screens.
Andili sprays it out to Espina. Nice fake, escape dribble. Mid-range magic. Back to the action here at 5-4. Isolation play. Marasigan draws a crowd. So does Mike. Mike doesn't care.
No, we don't want any peace right now. No peace.
We want madness. We want mayhem. We want chaos. Ladi for three. Gets it to go.
The environment that we talked about earlier, he's used to it now, and he realizes, you know what? Act like I've been there before.
By the way, Luis Pablo's in for Marasigan already. Cortez gets away. Cortez maneuvering through traffic on a Converge Super play of the quarter, brought to you by Converge Super Fiber X. Live to the power of X.
As contested as that layup was, they won't get any easier for him.
Nice pass by Adili to Ladi.
Beautiful play right there. Ateneo so connected on that play. Ball goes from point A to point B to point C for the layup.
Espina on Makalalag. Phillips from 16, thinking about it. Goes straight and hard and in. And certain days he also has his outside shot clicking too for LaSalle. So big loss for them as Espina stays hot. Continues to stroke it from beyond the arc. 15 all, our first deadlock of the game.
He is carrying his shot shooting over from that last game versus Adamson,
where he shot 5 out of 8 from the field, 3 triples. And Luis Pablo, what a year on the average.
But last game against UP, we saw 65% from LaSalle.
For LaSalle. A getaway by Raul Valencio. Quality minutes, there you go.
Yes, very opportunistic on that layup. You got to be first to the floor with quick hands.
That breaks the second deadlock of the game, and Pablo sends it out.
As we see, Dom Escobar is finding out now.
Again, for those of you just tuned in, FEU winning, actually escaping against USD earlier in the first game as Doidulo twists himself like a pretzel for the home credit drive of the quarter. Get it with home credit.
You saw the retreat dribble to the in and out to get to the basket.
This LaSalle defense has been stingy, partner. They settle for an outside shot, but nothing but the bottom of the net for Escobar. And a Rexona shot of the game. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona High School, keeping you fresh throughout. It won't let you down. 5-on-4 on the other end. Guinness, wild, Toronto says goodbye.
Josh Lazaro recognizes the mismatch as we see this little dipsy-do by Doidulo.
And a clear defensive move brought to you by Clear Man. Power up your dander-free scalp, supercharged with Clear. Of course, Tomano able to make this a 2-point layup after the turnover. That's why Jacob Cortez is getting ready to come back into this game together with Abadam and Marasigan. Oh! No way! A Yamaha Rapid 3 3-point shot brought to you by Yamaha Aerox. Fast never looks back. Was I wrong, Coach Willie? Was that off the glass?
That was off the glass,
No.
and in my opinion, that is the most difficult shot to make, a corner bank shot.
Nice drive by Adili.
And that is the second most difficult shot to make, a layup over Mike Phillips.
Video winning ways, play on the corner. Video, we find ways. Let's go to Sophie Espiritu now with a video courtside report.
Boom and Coach Willie. The topic of legacy has been the theme of the Archers coming into this game. And one player who's slowly etching himself into the LaSalle legacy is Jacob Cortez.
Tipped by a sky-high flying
Finger
Luis Pablo.
Scratching that ball.
Good.
The blitz on Cortez. So that makes Mike Phillip free.
And we will continue seeing that as long as
He obviously did not feed it. Mike Phillips. Up and down fades. Got it.
and the elbow has been kind.
And they flip that screen. 4 seconds on the shot clock. By fakes, fires, got it.
Like I said, Jared Bahai will give Ateneo whatever they need, and that time they needed a bucket, and he delivered.
29 all. Here comes Mike again. Sprays it to Marasigan. Baseline drive. Say goodbye to that. Try stopping that. Here comes Ateneo. Espina goes back, pulls back, shoots, no. And the battle ends up with Ladi underneath.
And those are the baskets that Ateneo needs to get consistently, because the word you used on the previous possession was settles, and that is exactly what Ateneo's been doing, settling for outside shots.
Oh, look at that shot. Getting crafty is Jacob Cortez. Our fifth deadlock with this Nissan Cup Instant Replay, brought to you by Nissan Cup. Archel Vang is in the ball game now for Ateneo. Espina knocks down another one. That will be his second triple, 8 points for Wacky.
And the break being good to Ateneo. Another outside shot, but they were able to get that one to go.
How about you? But I don't know about you, partner, but I'm liking how this first half is going. It's just tit for tat basketball. That's going to be tough against Mike Phillips. Phillips sets the screen. Pocket pass to Marasigan. He told Sophie Espiritu that, gusto niya makabawi sa team, and that's what he did. As they spray it out to Espinosa here for 3, and he gets it to go. The audience might not know, as we see Espina missing on the lay-in, but Adili putting it back. Both Dominic Escobar and Luis Pablo were given warnings earlier in that second quarter for unsportsmanlike behavior, because apparently they were yapping at each other. We did not see a lot of that. We did not see the call. So I'm just informing the audience, just in case they get called again, they will get called for a technical now, because they were both given a warning. Yeah. So I just want to put it out there for the audience, para hindi at least sila magtaka, Coach Willie. Yeah. Dom Escobar and Luis Pablo both have a warning already. It's Adili off the back rim. Bahai saves it to Espina. 8 minutes to play here. Adili against a smaller Jacob Cortez. He got hit in the head. He is down. Escobar Euros and gets it up and in for the biggest lead.
No more hard show, freeing Mike Phillips for the layups.
Espina step through. Short. Adili again. He has been feasting and feasting right at the doorstep for a 48-39 lead.
And on the offensive end, like you just said, Divine Adili is scoring everything in the paint.
Fighting for their lives here are the Blue Eagles. Cortez fades away. That is a beauty. Bahai cops out. Ladi fakes, fades.
You move one piece, I move another piece. You move your king, I move my queen.
Oh. And here again is Jacob Cortez.
He takes the attack right here, initiates the little bump, and then slows it down.
Bahai against Cortez. Screen by Ladi. The re-screen. Bahay for three. Down. It goes. For 7 of the 8 teams this year. Lazaro knocks it down.
And I go back to picking your poison. Jared Bahay hits a three. They adjust their defense on the succeeding possession. And then Josh Lazaro is free for a 2-point shot.
Marasigan is back in the ball game. Pablo on the drive. Pablo again gets the foul and the bucket. And some end one fun.
Advantage of that right now.
Home credit drive in the corner. Get it with home credit straight to the rack. Down to Bongo. Lazaro in and out. The pickup by Escobar. Escobar goes to his right. Puts on the brakes. Fades away. Let's take it through it. Take me through this.
You see the left arm here of Dom Escobar. The question is, was it
to the 11-point lead now, Coach Willie. Abadam from the corner gets it to go. Cuts that lead down to 8.
He wanted to attack, and then Mike Phillips all of a sudden backed off.
Marasigan again on the attack. Can they get the ball to him? Yes, they do. Marasigan, a strong-bodied, small guy. Bahay, down it goes. Screen provided by Pablo. They get the switch. Cortez from 15. Nothing but the bottom of those cords.
The tougher guy is the one who looks bigger and proves it by fighting harder than anyone else. This is what Coach Tobex wrote on the board in the belt, and it's exactly the message Rizal wants to send in this game.
Cortez on the attack against Bahay. Bahay staying with him. Cortez jumping. Cortez shooting. And Cortez, FEU rooting hard for Ateneo here. Lasal, free for a three. A mental lapse. Escobar, nowhere to go, has to fade away. And it's a 3-point lead. Escobar pulls up. Down to 1. Who is against Cortez? Escobar. Espina thought about the 3. Loses possession. And then recovers and kisses it off the glass. 1 minute to play. It is gut check time. Our 9th deadlock of the game. Makalalag will try again. No. Phillips. Just keep that in your back pocket for a while. 14 seconds. And a bad pass by Jared Bahay. 10-second differential. Game clock, shot clock. It's in the hands of Cortez. 8 on his 24. Dancing, swaying, shooting. First, a clear defensive move. Brought to you by Clearman. Power up your Denver Free Scout. Supercharged with Clear. All right, we'll take a break. We'll take a look at that Jacob Cortez shot when we come back.
See, it's just a straight isolation play. Me against you, offense versus defense, unlimited dribbles. Right hand, pull up, and that's over 6'4". I am him.
9 out of 12 from the field. Down 2 possessions. And a takeaway. And a foul. 1 out of... Make that 2 out of 3. Why not? That kid, by the way, 9 out of 12 from the field today. Mike Phillips, 2 for 2 on that sped up routine. Espina will send it to the other side. Tuano from the comfy corner. Espina will try again. And that will do it. DLSU is in the Final Four.